Do you currently use a walker and you want to get rid of it, or simply want to build strength when using it? If you answered yes to either of those questions, you are in the right place. This video will discuss the importance of doing strengthening exercises for yourself if you currently use a mobility walker, and some of the best strength exercises that can ultimately get you to ditch that walker for good. Thanks for joining me. Let's jump right in. So for starters, let's simply discuss why somebody who is using a mobility walker should do strengthening exercises. The idea with this is the fact that you simply need to use a walker to begin with. Individuals who need to use a walker to get around are lacking a lot of strength and mobility in their entire body. Because of this, if we can do a few simple strengthening exercises, this will increase your independence, improve your ability to do activities of daily living, and by implementing every single exercise in this video, you may be able to fold up that walker and put it in your closet forever. There will be a few pieces of equipment used in the video which I linked below for you to go purchase. To start off our exercise program, we can begin with some mini squats. I really like this exercise because it targets strengthening your ankles, knees, and hips in a very low impact way. I usually start with mini squats for individuals I work with simply because they can't go to a full squat depth without hurting their knees, hips, or even their ankles. So of course we still want to practice that overall squatting pattern, which is why we can do this exercise in kind of a mini fashion. Of course, over time we do want to increase our overall depth, because this allows us to improve our mobility the best. Another great exercise to do is some banded marches. This will start by placing a resistance band kind of around the arches of your feet before you grab onto your walker for stability. Then all you're going to do is try to bring your knee up as high as you can and slowly bring it back down. This exercise targets your hip flexor muscles, which are usually very weak in individuals who are using a mobility walker. This exercise will help you with walking stability as well as balance to a small degree. Moving up to our upper body, we can add in some squat pushes. Squat pushes may seem kind of like the mini squats we did at the beginning, and to be quite frankly, they are. The difference with this is that we are actually going to lean into our walker a little bit and push up with our arms. So this is more of an arm strengthening exercise, and of course you're just using your legs as support for the overall movement. This will strengthen your triceps and shoulder muscles, which we need to keep nice and strong to improve our overall quality of life, strength, and mobility to the best of our capabilities. Try to go as low as you can before pushing yourself back up. And of course, once you do that, you can add in some walker pushes. This one might seem kind of silly, but I use this a lot with individuals who aren't very confident with their overall walking capabilities. You're simply going to push the walker out in front of you and try to catch up to it with just a couple steps. This is a great confidence booster exercise which can show you that, hey, I can walk a couple feet without using my walker. We're going to improve our imbalance quite a bit with this exercise, which is of course why we're doing it. Moving back down to our lower body, we can add in some mini split squats. Very similar concept to the first exercise, but we're going to add a balance pad or a pillow below our knee, reaching forward with a big step and slowly reaching down with that knee to touch the pad. You can do this, of course, with a balance pad or a pillow. Try to keep that front knee at about a 90-degree angle when you come down, and that back knee is going to be at a 90-degree angle as well. And since this is a single leg exercise, we need to make sure we are doing this movement on both legs. If one leg is stronger than the other one, I would recommend doing the weaker leg first before repeating it with the stronger leg. And in addition to that, we also need to improve our overall quickness and agility. By simply grabbing an agility dot or a towel or anything around your home and tapping back and forth, this allows us to improve our overall quickness. Having good quickness in our feet allows us to reduce the risk of falls simply because when we are trying to catch ourselves from a fall, we often need to move our feet and body much quickly. This is exactly why we are doing this targeted exercise. And once you finish working your lower body, you can add in some walker rows. This exercise is pretty simple, but it is a good way to strengthen your upper back and bicep muscles as well. Try to go nice and slow and controlled when you are doing this movement to get the best bang for your buck. You can kind of play with angles too and bend over a little bit more or stand more upright. If you do want to make this more into a balanced drill, you can try to move your feet together, as this will really narrow the base for your overall exercise. Still, it is a great exercise for your upper back and biceps regardless. And of course, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to find more videos helping you improve your overall fitness and health regardless of your current abilities. And if you are dealing with some chronic pain in your body, I'm going to link another video below showing you a few great exercises to relieve your chronic pain.
Tell me you know